So many artists I work with ask me about getting a manager because they think it's one of the first things they need to have happen in their career, which is actually not true. And usually when an artist comes to me and says, hey, I got a manager, the first thing that goes through my head is, well, that's the beginning of the end of their career. And if I'm working with an artist in the studio and they say, oh, my manager's going to call you, or you got to talk to my manager, usually I'm like, it's going to be a... And why is that? Because there's more terrible managers out there than good ones. And don't waste your time waiting to get a manager to move on with your career. You're probably not going to get a good manager until you've gotten your career to the point where you're making money or there's some real serious hype and momentum behind your career. You should really just be managing yourself at this point in your career. And if you've accomplished anything at all, you're already doing it. And by doing it yourself, you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to learn about the industry, where you fit into it, and what a manager actually does, so that when you find yourself talking to potential managers, you're going to be able to tell whether that person knows what the hell they're talking about and whether or not they're going to make a good manager for you. Oh, and keep this in mind, a manager is not your boss. The manager works for you. You pay them. So you still got to be in charge. You can't just check out and focus on music. That is, if you want to have a lasting career. So when should you get a manager? When you absolutely can't handle the workload, which should be several hours a day, of handling all the non-musical things in your career. And in most cases that I've seen, if you ever do find the right manager, that manager will find you. There's so much more I could say on this subject, so I'm going to need to make some other episodes. So come on back. But in the meantime, go ahead and do it yourself. And don't worry about making some mistakes, because trust me, you're not as likely by any means to screw anything up nearly as badly as most of the managers I've seen. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, or ask me some questions, and come back for more.